All right, well, welcome back for this episode of 4th and 3 Dudes, and we got some special guests with us this week. But I'm Chris, coming here from lovely Peachtree Corners, Georgia, and let everybody else introduce themselves.
At once?
Oh, jeez. Bernie, what's the 21st episode? You're always number 2. All right, just keep rolling.
Okay, well.
Chris Burnett, Bernie Dawgs. I'm in lovely St. Mary's, Georgia, where we reached a high of 79 today. Overcast and nice breeze. So it's good down here.
I'm Cord, former Division I mathlete, and looks like we got 2 special guests here today.
Oh my God, you almost made me have a spit take.
You said mathlete?
Yeah, numbers make the world go round, Bernie.
Okay. Yes, 2 special guests.
Please. I'm Kate, and I'm Bernie's cousin. I'm Ainsley. I'm Bernie's daughter. We're Marietta.
Thank you.
Well,
Marietta, Georgia.
Hooray.
Marietta. Because Ainsley drove up today. And who are you going to see tomorrow?
Benson Boone.
Benson Boone.
What is that?
Right.
What is
That's like, I've never heard of him either. I think it's
What is it, band?
It's a one-man band.
Okay.
I remember the show, Benson.
Oh my God.
That's the butler, right? Butler for the governor.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was. All right, well, okay.
I don't remember that. Well, thank you all for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. But again, get to the most important question of the night. I mean, what you drinking? I'm starting off.
I'll go first.
Go for it.
Going back to basics down here. Makers and ginger ale.
Oh, Macon's, yeah.
With a good ice.
With the Cord's favorite ice that he didn't log on early to hear.
It's magical ice.
Look off in a minute. Who's next?
I'm going with pre-gaming with the fall, the Oktoberfest by Creature Comforts.
Wicked Weed, Pernicious. Always a good one.
Always a good one.
We have an Atlanta-based Monday night sour.
What?
Dr. Robot.
Dr. Robot.
Oh.
Hey! Where'd you get those? Well, they
Nice.
sponsored you too?
We used your code.
Oh, well, there you go. Use our code. You get 10% off by
We got 20.
Dudes.
Oh,
Well, it's
they
because you got
20.
2. I'm a mathlete, remember?
I'm a mathlete.
So for those who are just listening, that was a throwback to last year when Cord had a sponsor. What was the sponsor's name, Cord?
Don't make him dig that deep. Don't make him dig that deep.
You know,
It's
the
a
things.
koozie with arms, basically. Is that right, Cousin Kate?
Puffins. It's Puffins, Bernie.
Puffins.
Okay. Puffins.
Nice.
Very good job.
I thought you guys would get the ones with like the little hoodie and like the
The earmuffs.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Oh my-
you're already ahead of us, guys. So well done. Well done.
Yeah, they're mid-season form already.
Yeah.
Nice.
A deep cut already.
Well, speaking of not mid-season form, we can go ahead and talk about a little bit about the games from last week. You want to go ahead and start off with the Beavers there, Cord, or we want to wait for a second?
Come on, man, really?
Let's rip the Band-Aid off, brother.
All
I mean,
right,
I actually watched
can you cue the music?
which one? The sad little violin music.
The Undertaker music. I am in mourning right now.
Another prop.
Oh my goodness.
Geez, you know,
Or with the Morticia.
you talk about giving away a game. My mad meter went all the way to the right, and then it broke, and then it got to like Kruger from Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too worried about it, but goodness, where do you start? Malik had a good game. He had 350 yards in passing and 4 TDs,
Four touchdowns.
and so the passing game's working. Beavers had 30 first downs to Fresno State's 15. They had 83 plays on offense versus Fresno State's 46. 4 touchdowns for Malik. I mean, you say that before a game, you know, you think they would win. But 38 minutes of possession versus 22. But gosh, they just shut themselves in the foot every time they could. I think it was like 4 or 5 false starts in the first half. Hey, can you cue that clip that I sent you, Chris? Or number 64 is walking by the hot mic.
Holding offense, number 64, 10-yard penalty.
It seems to be the common opinion here. Oh, it's a feeling. It's a feeling.
I haven't heard so many F-bombs on the CW since Dave Chappelle was on there.
Yes.
And then did you see the interview with the Coach Bray at halftime?
Yeah,
That
you
poor
sent
guy?
that to- Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cue that one, Chris. That's another one. Little kids, you might want to plug your ears.
What do you tell your team in the locker room to buddy down and finish this thing off?
Yeah, we're fine. I mean, we've allowed ourselves to create their success, both in special teams, fucking joke, right? And then on big plays on defense, 2 long runs for touchdowns that shouldn't exist. They did nothing to harm us. We got to stop killing ourselves.
Appreciate the time, Coach.
But, you know, it's kind of like the LSU coach where he's slamming his fist on the desk. It's just stupid stuff. And, you know, at least they improved where they didn't act dead in the first game. So now they're pissed off. They're swearing on national TV. And now we just got to execute. Run game, only 140 yards running. Still having issues with the blocking. But long snapper was hurt. So apparently we went in the crowd and picked someone out of the crowd, but it was the wrong person. And I did hear that we had the recruit, the number 1 long snapper recruit in the stands, but they didn't pick him. They picked somebody else to come in. Missed 2 PATs, miffed a punt, who the kicker kicked it off the ground to a Fresno State player who ran it back.
Jesus.
It gets worser and worser.
Yeah, but I mean, again, the good thing was that, I mean, y'all were actually, you had the game in hand right at the end. I mean, y'all went ahead with just over a minute or minute and 19 to go. That touchdown.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when your drink is in morning too.
Hey!
Man,
Even he's wearing black.
Man.
All right, so we got Texas Tech this week, and what I said last week on the show, I'm sure you paid attention that we were sandbagging. So we're gonna take Texas Tech because they haven't. Who they played? They played ARPD and Kent.
Probably, yeah.
They beat them both 60-7 or 60-14 or something like that.
Hey man, you're
going?
jumping too far ahead. You're jumping too far ahead.
You going?
I thought we were done. Are we done?
We're not.
I'm asking, aren't you going to that game?
I was, but something happened where we got delayed at work, so I'll be probably sitting in Casa de Nama watching it from there.
I'd say both our games are kicking off at the same time. So luckily I got three TVs, so that'll work out. But all right, well, I mean, again, the game was closer than the final score said, but I mean, yeah, y'all definitely should have won with being so far ahead in all the statistical categories like you were. But that extra pick 6 and with 4 seconds left didn't help.
Thanks, Chris. That makes me feel a lot better.
I'm just trying to make it sound like, I mean, like you said, I mean, having to go because of the long snapper issues and kicker issues, having to go for 2-point conversions 4 times in the game and being unsuccessful on all of them. Ooh. Anyway, oh my God.
All right, how about those dogs?
How about them dogs?
What have we got to say?
All right.
Did they win?
Ladies first.
Go ahead. Go ahead, ladies. Lead us off. What do y'all think about that football game?
I think we struggled more than we should have. Point 1. I think we gotta get the ball down the field when we see an open receiver, or if we don't see an open receiver, we need to make that happen.
Yeah.
Also, I really like the run game though. I'm really excited about Chauncey Bowens. I think he's going to be spectacular. That's all I got to say about that offensive wise.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate ending to the first half.
Yes, very.
In multiple ways. So, especially with Barbour getting hurt too on that last play.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. But
I was surprised y'all didn't have any passing TDs.
Yeah.
We tried.
What?
We tried. We took like 7 or 8 different shots at it, except for the time when we should have taken a passing shot at it. But
yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean, again, I think that's it. I think the biggest thing that's making people think that the sky is falling is the fact that the passing game has not come around like we hoped it would, like it has for all these other teams putting up these gaudy numbers against cupcake teams. But again, it's whether or not it's Bobo keeping things vanilla or Gunner just going ahead and taking the easy check down when he does have receivers running open down the field, or at least on replay, it sure seems that way. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other part is the offensive line. We don't have. I mean, Green didn't play. Gaston, depending on how you want to pronounce his name, was still not there. But so I mean, it seems like he was being flushed from the pocket a little bit quicker, and he actually stayed and he didn't run as much as he did the first game. But,
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. What you think, Bern?
Well, going back to both, all of y'all's points, I think that I agree with the passing game, but I think it was handcuffed. To be honest, I think I saw a great post today in a group I joined. John Tweet Sports on X. I followed him, and he started a Bulldog Bourbon Social Club, and now it's gone to like more of a social Georgia thing. So he had a great insight about how it was obvious we were kind of handcuffing or preventing Gunner from running. And I do see that in some of the play calling where they, especially the second quarter going forward, it just wasn't. And that's a timing thing. He made the point about that I had to go back and look, but as he rolls out, if you set your feet, if he double pumps, he's still trying to get his feet set. And if he doesn't have his feet set, then you're risking underthrowing the ball, not finding a receiver. So I go back to, SEC championship game, Notre Dame. He can throw the deep ball. We've seen him put him on point. So, and we know that his main point, and my main point is that's not going to be the way it is Saturday. They're not going to take the legs out from Gunner Stockton. And that's his game. He wants to be able to run. He's looking to tuck the ball and run. And if he can use his progressions as he rolls out, he's going to find open receivers. So, but I agree with both. My main concern is the offensive line. They are not up to the standard we need to go on the road. And Monroe Freeling is lost, I think is the best way to put it. And that kind of scares me a little bit. But we should get Green and Gaston be full strength, so that left side should be ready to go. But there's a semblance there between the offensive coordinator play calling and the quarterback and offensive line. But like Ainsley's point, the run, as much as they struggled, we got nearly 200 yards rushing. And Ainsley and I both made the point as we were watching the game. Chauncey Bowens, I mean, he's pushing Frazier for snaps.
Oh yeah,
that's not something that I expected. So I think we have to rely on our defense this weekend and maybe for a couple more weeks, which I was not expecting. But they got to figure out some things on the line.
You have any observations there, Cord, or were you too far deep?
I was surprised about the passing touchdowns, and then on third down, only went 7 for 13, and he lost 2 fumbles.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. I'm glad you didn't play. A good team.
Yeah.
Well, we got a semi-good team this coming week.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's all going to change this week. But no, agreed. I mean, I think the putting the ball on the ground is definitely one of the bigger concerns. But yeah, the defense has played well. I mean, we had the stop on the goal line, and then turned in and had the 99-yard drive right after it or whatever, I believe. So, I mean, there were some good things. The rushing attack has been great, but yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see if the training wheels come off and we start actually throwing the ball downfield.
I think they're just saving everything for this weekend.
I would hope so.
We should give a nod to special teams because that's the other area.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Leno defense. We got to see Brett Thorson come back, and he did well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good to know going on the road. So leaning on those 2 phases of the game, hopefully we have better results going forward.
Yep. All right. Well, should we get into some other games, or is there anything else that anybody wants to talk about in particular about the Austin P Governors?
I got one point to say, going back to what Bernie said. When Gunner gets out of the pocket and he has, that setting feet thing, he just slings it. I mean, that thing's going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And that can, if a receiver's going like 5 and like a stop route, a wide receiver is going on a stop route, I mean, that's okay because it's either going to go out of bounds or he's going to catch it.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to go like play action, backboard.
Backboard. Bye, Felicia.
If you're trying to go play action and get the ball in space, that's where it can run into some problems. If you have a receiver going across the middle, that's where you can run into linebackers and safeties coming down and making plays on it. So that's something I wanted to see an improvement on. Because, if you sing at 100 miles an hour, I don't know. It's just, I think it has to do with the feet set as well. But I would like to see some improvement on that as well.
Well, definitely. And as a former quarterback, you've done that.
Yeah, making read, for your starter, Ainsley Burnett.
Sorry about that. Lee Corso never got a bloody nose on TV.
Oh, God. Okay. What do you got, Corey?
Willem, settle down.
What is going on with Whitey over there?
Hey,
I would just say it's
now I got to cut that.
going to be important, and you gotta be able to see the field, and I think that's where they got to find some semblance. So great analysis, Ainsley. There's, as I've mentioned before, there's ball knowers I trust. Talked about Brooks Austin tonight. I talked about John. That one right there, she knows ball.
Yeah.
And we sat through the lightning delays and smoked some ribs and suffered through it together. So I agree. I think that's a big thing to note as we go forward and see Gunner's progression, offensive line's progression.
Yeah, the whole the layering of the football. So again, like I said, everything can't be going 100 miles an hour. Just be able to know when to take something off and that. But yeah. But there were some other good football games this past weekend. One of them was the Pac-12 transfer material leading Oklahoma over Michigan.
What? The Pac-12 runner-up.
Pac-12. Oh, they were the runner-up. I don't.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, Willow.
Somebody's about to die.
Oregon State beat Mateer last year at home.
Once or twice?
Oh.
No, it was once last year. That's all we needed. This year, we're going to play him twice, but he won't be there. I feel bad for Washington State. They had two quarterbacks. They were both stolen.
Oh, the backup was taken too?
No, Cam Ward.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Mateer.
Gotcha. I didn't know. I thought you meant both of them this past year. But yeah. No.
Yeah, that was a good game. I told you. Running and passing.
Let's say I'm trying to remember what you told me.
Last week I told you.
You did. You talked about. He did. He had all that on display. He was passing well. His feet. He ran for at least one touchdown. Can't remember just what. It was like, the attack of the freaking wolves in here or something.
What DEFCON level are we at?
We're at a extra co-host tonight.
Yeah.
We got Willow.
Jeez, that dog. What's going on with that dog?
There's got to be a fly outside the window or something. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. It's always fun and games around here. Now, probably a deer out in the front yard.
Ooh, I hear it.
All right. So moving on from that game, I think being a Mizzou dad, one of the more fun games to watch this past weekend was Missouri playing against Kansas in the re-upping of the border war that had been.
Better games, yeah.
Yeah. So that was awesome. They were down by 15 in the end of the first quarter and came back and towed that thing up. So, but did anybody see about the kid at the quarter break or whatever that was doing the kicking contest? He decided to instead of kicking the ball to try to kick the field goal and win himself $25,000, he turned and kicked the ball towards the Kansas fans.
I missed that.
Ripped off his shirt, which I'm not going to do, just for all you guests on YouTube. Ripped off his shirt and had a rather creative saying on his chest had the like an F and a K and a I don't know. It had all of something about KU, but anyway. So
like Oregon State players.
Yeah, so he's going to be a legend there at Mizzou.
Spell that out for the mathlete down there.
Yeah. So
I was driving like 10 hours that day, but Michigan, man, they're not as good once they lost Connor Stallions in the portal.
Yeah, still missing him.
Yep. So, what other games from this weekend stood out? Anybody else lose a game that they shouldn't have?
One, quite a few.
No, but there's a special one. There's a special one.
Oh, Arizona State.
Yes.
Well, that's one of them. That was the one I was talking about. But yes, that was
Florida going down in Funky Town.
Yes.
Yep.
South Florida's had 2 big weekends.
But you'd love to see it. What do you say, Kate?
South Florida's had 2 big weekends.
Yeah,
they have.
Another one, right?
And this weekend will be a show to see whether or not they're legit.
Yeah, Miami.
Breadsticks. Yeah.
Breadsticks. What did you say? Breadsticks?
Breadstick. Baton Rouge. They're going to Baton Rouge, right? Yeah.
No. Are you talking about USF?
Yeah.
Which one? South Florida.
Miami.
They're playing Miami.
I think my brain's falling out or something.
They're playing.
Hold on.
Ortho malfunction.
I'm getting dumber by the minute.
Okay, you do that.
You're playing Miami, and it's going to be on the CW.
Oh, they're the ones who took Oregon State spot on the CW.
That's because it's a good network. They know better.
The Gilmore Girls are put on hold one more time.
They got to be pissed.
Yeah, but no, that South
Isn't
Florida.
that show out of production though?
They're never out of production, baby.
No, everyone watches it every fall.
Yep. So yes, no, South Florida, and again with a Jalen Carter-esque spitting incident by the Florida player to help jumpstart that last drive for him to get that South Florida kick the field goal to win it. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Is anybody else on a bigger hot seat than Billy Napier right now?
And that's not really due to him. I mean, he's made his own room, but still, I mean that has to suck. He probably could have had that win without that. Maybe we'll see. But I mean, I think they're overrated anyway. But didn't I see it? I thought I saw a stat today that there's like 5 quarterbacks in college football that haven't completed a pass over 20 yards, and DJ Lagway's one of them.
Wow.
I mean, that's not. I think I have that right. That's not very good. So
how many?
Not really.
5 mathlete.
5 that have passed over
20 yards.
If you have a pass completion of over 20 yards.
Yeah, well, Gunner's biggest one last week was 19.
Nope, that's wrong. Well, maybe this past week, but I mean,
That's what I said last week, 19.
He's talking about all season, though.
I know, but I'm bringing up last week. We're being current. We're being current.
Oh my God, don't tilt your head back again.
Hold on, I can fix it.
You made that for a reason, it looks like.
Yeah, apparently.
Now we
go ahead, just keep going.
Foreshadowing.
Oh my goodness! All right, so I guess
Bring it back.
I think I'm losing like cerebral spinal fluid or something down here.
Cerebral spinal fluid, man. This is going to be our best episode ever. Oh my goodness! I guess the other games of note that were the teams that are on the struggle bus were Ole Miss. They won, but had a tough time.
Yes.
LSU.
Yep.
With their not great win over Louisiana Tech, and then Clemson.
Oh yeah.
Almost lost.
They did. They pulled it together in the end, but I mean, goodness gracious.
Weren't they down like 17-0?
It was something like that.
It was a 2-score game.
Yeah, double digits. So
yeah,
they've had some rough starts.
And that speaks to LSU's win over them. So I think the Florida at LSU game for SEC purposes is is gonna speak volumes for both of those teams because I really, it's hard to concentrate. Anyway, next, Nema.
Oh my goodness. All right. So I guess we need to go ahead and wrap up this past week. I guess we got to talk about our locks of the not so locks of the week from last week.
So let me just start there. So going back to the last week, I want to start with Nama lost Arizona State. Ford's halfway through his self-imposed 4-week sabbatical, so he's 0-2 now because he picked Ole Miss -10.
I'm just letting you guys catch up.
So nice of you, Cord.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
My point I want to clarify is I took Iowa State -3. They won by 3, so I'm giving myself 0.5. Right?
Wait. Didn't that happen last year? What happened last year when they had a tie?
Yeah. It was I recorded it as a tie.
So the current standings: Nama 1-1, me 0.5-1, Cord halfway through his 4-game sabbatical of losing 0-2.
All right, so I'm gonna just let you know. I'll wait until like game 6 before I start trying.
And for the record, it's 0-1-1, Bernie. It's not 0.5. So.
Yeah, quit making stuff up, Bernie. You're not the mathlete.
It really doesn't matter. Okay, I'll trust you, mathlete, in the morning.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the games this week. So Oregon State, as we spoke of earlier, travels to Texas Tech, and as a 3:30 kickoff on Fox, they are a 22.5-point dog.
I thought they were 23.
Well, 22.5 according to ESPN Bet right before airtime tonight.
I got 24.
That's all over the place.
20, 25, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
You think y'all are going to be able to pull it together?
You know what? If all the planets align, I think they will, because I think Texas Tech's going to be over confident. Like I said, they played those two pansy teams. One they won 67-14, the other one 62-7 or something like that. So it's one's Kent and one's a team never heard of. So I mean, it could happen if they execute and catch them by surprise, and the passing game goes off. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
That's a lot of ifs.
Yeah,
but hey,
yeah,
but it is football, baby.
And if my nose stops bleeding, I might not pass out.
That is true. And of course,
Niggles.
Then the other big game is Georgia getting their first road test of the season and SEC game going up to Rocky Top. So 3:30 kickoff as well. Game day is going to be there. Game day had to divert after West Virginia wet the bed. I think they were supposed to be heading up there, and then they diverted to Knoxville. So that'll be another interesting thing. But Georgia is currently a 3. Well, what do y'all have it? I had it as 3.5 point.
3.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, 3.5 point favorite. Favorite on the road. So, how do you see that game shaping up, Bernie?
Well, like I said earlier, I think we rely on the defense to establish ourselves and maintain the scoreboard with special teams, field position, and again, turn Stockton loose. Receivers are there. Make a play action, let him drop back deep in the pocket, and just put it in Colby Young's hand. Let him get the 50-50 ball. Let him go up for it. And I really like the Dogs this weekend. What do y'all think?
I think that's a good point. The Tennessee has 2 defensive backs that are out, 2 starters. One came from good old Oregon State.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
She been sitting on that.
Why don't you kick someone when he's dead? Thanks.
No, keep on going, Ainsley.
So I do think that'll work to the advantage. But they said the one that they're starting over the one. Well, hold on. I think I lost it in my thoughts up in here. But anyways, I think that comes to our advantage a little bit with Gunnar Stockton. Because I think going back to what you had said, getting play action, I think making space is key. And, if passing game breaks down, go back to the run.
Yeah.
Baseline.
Yeah. Good point. Kate? Because Kate?
Only thing I can think of is I feel like every time Georgia goes to Tennessee, someone big goes out. So I really hope that doesn't happen this week.
You guys
that turf up there.
All I can think in my mind is the year Gurley got taken out at the knee.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Chubb.
And Chubb went out. It was like back to back.
ACL.
Those sons of bitches.
I know.
Turf monster up there.
Yeah.
It's something.
It's all the dead people underneath the turf.
All right. Cord, I know Ainsley stole some of your thunder from your crack research.
About what game?
Oh, my God. Georgia.
I think it's a toss-up. So, I mean, I'll pull for Georgia, but I don't know. I got nothing to add. Just glad they got rid of that quarterback.
Abadiaba?
Tennessee,
Nico, was it him? Yeah. Nico.
I think UCLA is trying to send him back.
Oh, yeah. They were hoping there's a return policy.
He left because of NIL stuff. Is that right?
Yeah, he tried to renegotiate in the middle of spring season. And
didn't he ask for more money and then he ended up getting less at UCLA or no, more?
Yeah, less. And
he's not starting, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think he was starting.
He might
have lost his job now, but yeah.
Oh, I thought he was not starting at UCLA. Is he?
He is. He didn't know. He threw a pick last week that would cost him the game, I think.
Yeah.
These agents, man, they're just killing these kids. They're taking their money. It's like, did I talk about Damon Martinez last week? He got cut from Seattle practice squad, Seattle Seahawks. He still has a year of eligibility left, but he left Oregon State to go to Miami behind Cam Ward. Didn't do much because Cam Ward, and then went to the draft, and now he's I think he's hauling buns on a bread truck or something.
Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, I guess we have history on our side going to Tennessee.
Yep.
We've got 8 games in a row by double digits, which, I mean, again, it's crazy to think about looking back at the long history of it. But I don't know. It's one of those things where it's one of those things with Heupel or Tennessee and Kirby right now. I'm just hoping that mystique continues and works. I mean, he seems to have an answer for everything that Heupel puts out there, and I'm hoping that continues, that our defense keeps playing as well as they have and steps it up even a little bit more. And then with a rushing attack is going to open it up with a play action pass for Gunners. So, I mean, again, I think we're going to get it done, but man, I don't want to be white knuckling this game. So hopefully, hopefully
not this early in the season.
Nope. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and get into our locks of the week for this week then. So, who wants to go first?
I'll go. I'll start with the ones that almost made the cut. So I do like Georgia Tech getting 4 against Clemson. Cousin Kate, don't tell them a family. I think that could be a bad position for the Tigers based on what we saw. I do like Georgia at Tennessee based on what Ainsley was saying, especially. I want to hear what Cousin Kate thinks about East Carolina at Coastal Carolina, but I'm going to go with Vandy. Getting 5.5 at South Carolina. So if I looked it up right, South Carolina won last year 28-7, but Vandy is they're like a monster. They're like, we said it last season, late in the season. We're glad we don't play them this year. We're saying same thing about South Carolina, but I mean, Vanderbilt, South Carolina, slow rolled Virginia Tech the first game of the season.
What's going on this episode?
Vanderbilt gave the Hokies a early lead last week, but then they absolutely stomped them to the curb.
Yep.
So,
It got ugly.
yeah, it got really ugly. So I think I like Vanderbilt. That's a night game in Columbus.
7:45 in Columbia.
Columbus,
So
Columbus, Georgia.
that not in Columbus, Georgia, in Columbia, South Carolina, the highest place on earth. So yeah, I like Vanderbilt.
Nice. Cord, are you starting your music?
Oh, I started Bernie's music for him. You got to get that outfit tomorrow or next week, Bernie, when you win.
Wait, you think you're already assuming I'm going to lose mine? I tell you what.
No. When he wins the Vandy game.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Nama, who you got?
I was going to let the ladies go first.
Oh, well, Bernie didn't allow that, so okay.
Well, last week you
Go ahead, prepare Cousin Kate.
Okay.
Well, to go against you, Chris, I am going with South Carolina. And to answer your your question about ECU, first game of the season was very rough. Last week's doesn't count, so we'll see how they do this week.
What do you mean doesn't count?
They were playing Campbell.
Oh.
Campbell's nobody.
Like
So we'll see. But half of your family will be at that game, so it should be interesting.
And for our listeners, Cousin Kate has a tie to East Carolina. You can expound on that a little bit.
Yes, I grew up in North Carolina. Went to been going to ECU games since I was about 4, probably. My dad worked in the athletic department, and that was our life. Our vacations revolved around ECU sports.
Got the tattoo to prove it.
And
wait, what?
Yeah.
All right, so you got the Gamecocks minus 5.5. Okay.
It's 6.5
It's about to say I have it at 6.5.
per ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
I may take.
Who are we using? We just make it up?
Who you got, Ainsley? Oh, Lord.
He must have flies too.
No, it's my pet mosquito.
It's something else.
I got a pet mosquito. He got out.
All right, Ainsley.
So my lock of the week, I'm gonna take Notre Dame at 6.5.
Oh, and they are
A&M.
A&M.
Yep. Gotcha. Cord?
Yes, sir. I'm glad you asked. Oklahoma, where the wind comes running down the plain.
Almost took that.
23 over Temple.
Over Temple.
I don't even have that on my sheet.
Neither does anybody else.
I forgot Temple even had a football team.
Yeah, 23 and a hay is what ESPN has. So
that, it said minus 23?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
That leaves our leader, Nama, at 1-1. Who you got, Nama?
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and believe that LSU is going to keep the woes of the Gators going.
All right.
I'm gonna give the 8.5 points or whatever it is on Bernie's sheet if it's less than that. And so I think I'm gonna take LSU minus 8.5 to be able to beat down Florida in the real Death Valley. And so, but yes, after they proved that the week before last. But anyway, all right. Well, I think that's going to about wrap it up for this episode. We very much appreciate having our special guest join us. And I mean, again,
hooray!
Getting to experience Cord firsthand is, I'm sure, a treat for everyone.
Hey. It was a fluke.
It was a fluke. But no,
just don't let the brains fall out, Cord.
Yes.
There's not much left in there, that's for sure.
I'm very impressed that y'all brought the props and,
we coordinated that, Bernie.
Okay. Got the 20%.
No, 10% if you get 1, 20 if you get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the math, mathlete.
Mathlete. Mathlete of the year.
Thanks to Nam for all the technical heavy lifting, and thank you, ladies, for joining us. Enjoy the concert tomorrow.
Always.
And yeah, for Ainsley's sake, I was wearing my Georgia Southern Dad.
There we go.
I thought I put them on my sheet, but I forget.
Make sure you got
No,
pants on.
don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay.
We're not having a good start to the season. We don't even need to cover that.
I
That's
gotta
not a part of this programming.
Hey, we had that last week.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Thank y'all for joining us, and thanks, Ford, for plugging your cerebral hemorrhage.
Yeah, I'll pull this thing out once I shut it down.
Thanks for having us.
Again, we're going to have to put an explicit tag on our content because of that
Excellent.
statement. So,
Yeah, gore, blood, violence.
That's my goal. That's my goal every week.
excuse me while I whip this out. But
Shout
anyway.
out to me at Ole Miss, who's probably getting kicked out of the library right now for being there for so long. But Ole Miss, if a meteor hit the world tomorrow, they would win the SEC this year.
Because they have only SEC victory. I mean, there you
I'm
go.
just saying, mathlete. Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie.
All right, and with that, I appreciate you guys.
All right. Well,
Thank y'all.
thanks to all of you that were listening for this long. We'll be back again next week to talk about what happened on Rocky Top and Texas Tech in Lubbock. So anyway, thanks for hanging with us, and go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Beavs.
Go Beavs.
Rewind.
So,
I made-
Why are you going to New York?
Tell us why you went to New York. Who invited you?
Peloton invited me. They invited a bunch. The whole class was people that had never been in studio, first timers, and they emailed me. I thought it was a scam, so I had to call the studio to make sure it was real.
Good idea.
And it was.
It's
It
legit.
was a lot of fun. I made her suffer through the class I took in studio today.
Yes.
Nice.
20-minute ride.
Do you have a tandem?
No,
No.
that would be pretty fun though.
Is that?
Well, there you go. That's my good idea for the day.
Bernie.
You know, but
a
she
standard
watched.
thing.
She saw me in studio because I was on the front row, so
Yeah.
I was like in the shot the whole time.
Wow.
Duking it out.
You're more famous than we are. Like
It sounds like a new sponsor next week.
Cousin Kate.
we
Cousin
should be
Kate
paying
wants to
you.
hook you up.
She's famous. We're infamous.
Direct Cooper and Naaman had, invasion of wolves.
The freaking.
Oh,
Oh my God.
that's like a bot fly, dude.
For the record, I started recording again just to be able to get some of this gold.
You don't want to see the massacre over here.
No.
Looks like I slaughtered a goat. Goodness.